Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Anggi Dian Oktavianingsih, and today I would like to talk about two topics. First, about inside the computer, and second, about malicious software. Actually, first topic is about inside the computer. We often use the computer every day, but do you know what's inside the computer? Let's explore together. Inside the computer, there are four main components. Firstly, there is CPU or central processing unit. Secondly, there is input device. Third, there is output device. And the last, there is memory and storage device. Next, we talk about central processing unit or CPU, or usually we call it by the brain of computer, which is inside the CPU. There are two main components. First, there is ALU or arithmetic logic unit. The LAU is a part of the CPU that performs mathematical and logical operations. And second, there is CU or control unit. The control unit acts as the brain manager. It controls how data moves between the memory ALU and input or output device. Next, we talk about input device. Input device is device for entering data to the computer. Input device, there are many. Here, there is keyboard for typing the data. There is mouse, scanner, joystick like pens and touchpads. And next, we talk about output device. Output device to display the data, which we entering the data to the computer. The output, this is for displaying the data. Okay. Output device, there is monitor, speaker, and printer. Next, we talk about memory and storage. Memory, there are two means of memory. There is RAM and ROM, or usually we call it by RAM and ROM. RAM or RAM or random access memory is used for processing tasks and can be read and written quickly. And ROM or read-only memory stores permanent instructions that help the computer start up. And then there is storage. Storage keeps the data permanently, even when the computer is turned off. Example of storage device include HDD or hard disk device, hard disk drive. There is SSD or solid state drive and flash drive. Next, we talk about measuring computer performance. How computer memory is measured. Firstly, there is bit. All computers work on a binary numbering system. They process data in ones or zero. The smallest unit of the data is called by a bit. And there is byte. A byte consists of 8 bits. There is kilobyte, which is 1 kilobyte equal 1024 bytes. And megabytes or MB. 1 megabyte equal to 1000 to 1024 kilobytes. And there is gigabytes, which is 1 gigabyte equal to 1024 megabytes. And here there is computer performance measurement, which is computer measured by speed, storage capacity, and processing power. Process speed measured in gigahertz and storage measured in gigabytes or terabytes. In conclusion, so inside the computer, there are many components working together: input, output, memory, and the CPU. Each part has a specific role that allows the computer to process information and perform various tasks. The input device helps us enter or send data to the computer. The CPU processes the data. The memory and storage keep the information ready and safe. And last, the output device show the final result to the user. And next we will talk about the second topic. The second topic is about malicious software. Malicious software, or usually we call it by malware. Malware means any software designed to harm or damage a computer system. It's created to do something bad or to perform criminal intentions, such as stealing data, spying on users, or destroying files. Here, there are three types of malware. Firstly, there is virus. Second, worm. And third, there is Trojan horse. And next, we will talk about virus. What is virus? Virus is the type of malware that can replicate itself by infecting other files with its own code. It can delete important data, slow down your system, or even make your computer crash. Here there are three types of virus. Firstly, there is overwriting virus, which is copies its own code over the original file's data, destroying the program. After cleaning with antivirus, user must reinstall the original program. And there is appending virus, which is insert its code at the end of a file. It doesn't destroy the host of file, but modifies it into include the virus so it can run automatically. And last, there is prepending virus, which is adds its code at the beginning of a file. This ensures the virus is activated first whenever the infected file is opened. Next, we talk about worm. Worm is also a type of malware or malicious software. Unlike a virus, a worm doesn't infect or attach to other files. Instead, it replicates itself and spreads automatically through the internet or local network, often using email. One famous example from Worm is I love you word, which spread through email attachment. It tricks users by using double file extension .txt, .pbs, and social engineering. Worm can cut massive network traffic, consume the system resource, and slow down many computers at once. Next, we talk about Trojan horse. The term Trojan horse comes from ancient Greek history, something that looks harmless but hides danger inside. In computing, the Trojan horse is a program that appears useful or legitimate but actually contains malicious code. Unlike virus and worms, Trojans cannot replicate or infect the other files. They rely on users to install or run them manually. Some common of sometimes some common types of Trojans include one password stealer, two scaler, three fake programs, four anonymous email, and last there is remote monitoring or administrator tools to save and always download software from trusted stores only. And thus we talk about how to prevent malware to protect your computer from virus, worms, and trojans. Firstly, use antivirus software and keep it updated. Second, don't click unknown links or attachments in emails. And then avoid downloading files from untrusted websites and keep Your operating system and apps update regularly, and thus back up your important data to avoid losing files if infected. Good security habits are the best defense against malware. And conclusion, malware is a serious threat that can damage computer, steal information, and harm users. By understanding the difference between virus, worms, and trojans, we can better recognize the risk and take the steps to protect our data and privacy. Always be careful with what you click, what you download, are and where you share your information. Thank you for your attention. I'm Anggi Dian. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.